Social Life. So I'm welcoming you back. So I just want to start by this. So today I had a meeting with a friend of mine, and so while we were discussing, we were talking, and then she said something. I said something first, and I think she misinterpreted. It was on a WhatsApp message, so she misinterpreted and thought that I was joking with her. And so she was trying to express her displeasure. And I was like, I'm not joking with you. I'm actually taking what you're saying very, very seriously. What makes you think that I'm joking with you? And it's almost wanted to turn to a heated discussion. And so I went off, and she also went off. Minutes later, I came back to her DM and I was apologizing. And I was like, okay, I'm sorry if you misunderstood me. I'm sorry if you thought that it was what I was saying, but this wasn't actually what I meant. And I'm sorry. She was like, oh, it's cool. Yeah, she actually left too, so she does not end up saying things that she doesn't want to say. And in that moment, it helped me to understand that as Christians, the way we respond to matters is different. Our approach towards things that would ordinarily bring a shift, or that would ordinarily cause a division between people is different. The way we respond to those matters is different. The Spirit of God in us enables us to humble ourselves and seek peace. The Spirit of God in us is not just to abide in us. The Spirit of God in us helps us to do things. It helps us to think things through. It helps us to take decisions that would somehow hurt our ego if we were just acting based on our own intellect. And the Spirit of God in us helps us to be able to humble ourselves to take some certain decisions. I was like, if it were to be a normal me, like if I was not a Christian or if it used to be a normal person, well, it would have been aura for aura. I mean, it's what we experience in today's world. It would have been me and her bickering, it would have been me and her fighting, it would have been me and her forth and all of these things. But the Spirit of God in me was able to tell me to go back and ensure that this discussion does not end on a rocky ground. The Spirit of God in me was able to tell me to go back and ensure that there's peace. And I also see that she had the Spirit of God in her as well, because the Spirit of God in her enabled her to see reasons and to see that, oh, this problem was not something that we should be fighting on. Oh, this is not something that we should be fighting on. The Spirit of God in her helps us to see reasons ourselves as to why we should seek peace. A lot of that times we're in our places of work, we're at school, we're at the marketplace, we are everywhere. And then we see people that would willingly step on our toes. We see people that would do anything to ensure that we are angry. We see people that would go the extra mile to ensure that we are pissed off. One thing that separates us from them as Christians is that the Spirit of God is able to comfort us. When Jesus was leaving and he said, I'm going to send you the comforter, the comforter is not just only going to comfort us when we are down. Sometimes in things that people are pushing us, respond, respond, respond. The comforter is going to tell us to calm down. The Holy Spirit as a comforter is going to tell us to breathe. The Holy Spirit as a comforter is going to tell us, oh, don't rush to respond. Don't rush to to just give yourself into that. The Holy Spirit as a comforter is going to tell you, breathe. It's going to tell you, wait. Don't respond on impulse, because the world that we live in, there are a lot of things that are going to trigger us. If we want to go by the things that happen in this world, a lot, when we come on the news, when we come in our home, even in our homes, our siblings are going to make us angry. In our workplace, our colleagues are going to make us angry. Our fellow students are going to make us angry. People that we thought would understand us the most, these are the people that would even hurt us. But the Spirit of God in you would help you to understand that God gives his beloved good sleep. And not at this point, I'm not meaning like literal sleep. I'm talking about this sleep that brings peace. The Spirit of God in you will help you understand that God gives his beloved peace. That no matter what happens to you, no matter the situation you're finding yourself, no matter how tense that situation might be, there is peace for you. And so that peace will help you to approach situations objectively. It's going to help you to seek peace as well. Because if the Spirit of God in you is the Spirit of peace, of course, you will not go around looking for trouble. And so when trouble wants to come, you are quick to leave that area. You are quick to dissociate yourself because you cannot be found where there is trouble. So I just want to encourage you. I know that in our everyday life, in our discussions with people, we're going to see people that are going to get us pissed off, people are going to get us angry. As much as you can, I want to remind you that the Spirit of God in you is not just there, but it's there to give you peace. It's there to tell you what to do per time. So if the Spirit of God is not, if the Holy Spirit is nudging you to apologize, apologize. Yes, it might hurt your ego a bit, but yes, apologize and let things go. If the Spirit of God is nudging you and saying, forgive this person, forgive the person. You don't have to hold on to grudges and hurt yourself. If the Holy Spirit is telling you, oh, this person must have offended you, but I want you to still gift this person this thing, gift that person what God is telling you to do. If the person has hurt you and God is telling you, I still want you to pray for this person. My sister, my brother, get up and pray for that person. The Spirit of God in you is a treasure that you should not neglect. It's a treasure that, if you understand how beautiful and how wonderful it is that God lives in you, that His Spirit is residing in you, that you have the Holy Spirit to comfort you, you would run to Him every time. And so this experience with this friend of mine, when God said, go back and apologize, I was like, but this person offended me. Oh. This person offended me first. Why am I going to apologize to this person? I still went to apologize because yes, he's my friend. And she herself, she's a Christian and she accepted the apology. And we went back to being friends. And it was a great lesson and I'm grateful I learned from it. And I hope this encourages you as well that God in you is the hope of glory. Christ in you is the hope of glory. The Spirit of God in you is a lot. So hold on to God's Spirit and do as much as He tells you. Alright, good evening. Take care and see you next time. Bye. Okay, I'm done with my life. I don't even know how to put it off. Oh God. Yeah, but I'm learning.